Hi, loves. Today we are making orange-flavored French toast.
For dads, because
Yes.
we feel totally blessed having amazing dads in our lives, whether
Yes.
they're your father, your uncles, your brothers, your family,
Grandfathers.
grandfathers, all of them. And so this is a wonderful dish that's actually great because you make it the night before. And so we're gonna put everything in. But what's really cool, oh my goodness, this excites me the most,
What?
is gluten-free sourdough bread. Are you ready?
Yes. We are.
Real sourdough bread from San Francisco from our friends Bread Seriously. Seriously?
So good.
Oh my goodness. It's
Love
like
them.
the real deal. So we are making this bread out of this is their family loaf.
We're making this French toast out of this
French. Yes.
this sourdough loaf, and they come in all different things. You don't need
You mean
sourdough.
sizes?
You can use a French baguette for this recipe. The sourdough, the sour with the sweetness, is just such a great pair. So as you see, Peg's cutting them, and she cut some slices earlier. Here, you can show
This is
them.
from another loaf. Look
Little
at the
thin.
difference. It's too thin. We want the thick ones, okay?
We want the thick pieces so it can
Yeah.
absorb all of that French eggy, orangey goodness.
Grand Marnier.
Getting crazy up in here.
Oh my goodness, it's so fabulous. So you'll do about 6 slices, Meg. All right?
6 slices.
Yeah, and it'll fit probably in that. You know, this serves, you know, if you want 2 slices of bread.
You gotta have a 9x13 Pyrex if you think you're gonna get 6 slices, because this is not a 9x13 and it's an.
Oh, yeah, I have another one
is
down
too
below
small.
there. But for right now, this is what we're using. So we have our sourdough bread. It's all piled up right here. And then we're going to take a bowl. And in the bowl, we're going to add eggs.
Well,
And so what Meg and I have found, because we get our eggs fresh from the farmer's market, it's a really great idea to break your eggs in a container so that if there's a shell, you know, one at a time.
really, we do it in case there's a bad egg. If you've ever opened an egg and you've gotten a rotten one, trust me, you know,
It's black and it smells really bad.
not good.
But-
and it will ruin the entire dish.
So yeah, so we do one at a time, like that. So 4 eggs is going into the mixture. A half cup of milk, whatever you like. You can use buttermilk, you can use hazelnut milk, which is what we're using, almond milk. You can do half and half or whipping cream too and go all
Hazelnut
out.
milk, really good option.
It's a great
We
flavor
have our
to
homemade
it.
almond milk, which you can see. We have a video for it. Really easy to make, really delicious. You should try
Would be
that out.
great in here. And then the sugar, again, you have choices, you know, organic, regular sugar. We're,
We
again,
like the organic coconut palm sugar.
it's a great flavor.
It's not too sweet. That's what I like about it.
No, and it's only a quarter cup. So, you know, so that's a really
sugar,
great
regular
option.
sugar.
This is a teaspoon of cinnamon. And another great flavoring, you guys, is cardamom. I was just reading about cardamom. It's actually really good for us. So you could do that. It has an orange hint to it too. But for more orange hint, what we're gonna do is take and just this microplane, just really easily, the whole zest of the rind.
Did you put nutmeg in?
And then, yeah, and then Megan's gonna do, you know, just a little bit of the rind, okay? And then put that in there. And then Megs is gonna do a little bit of fresh nutmeg. Now, if you've ever tasted the difference of fresh nutmeg versus powdered, it's a really big difference. So when all you need is a little bit of that,
I love
and
fresh
then
nutmeg. It's-
about a half a cup or a quarter cup of either, you know, what's really good is to do your rind first and then juice the orange. And if you don't have any kind of, you know, fresh oranges available, you can go ahead and get some nice organic or non-GMO orange juice. And again, you want just like a half a cup of that.
So an
between
orange
a quarter
might
and a
give you a
half.
full cup.
No, it won't give you, it's just a half a cup. It's just a half a cup.
Half cup.
So here, I'm gonna give you this. And then let me see, do I have everything? I think oh, and then of course, hello. Now you can use it or you don't have to use it. You can use this or you can use orange flavor. I like to use a little bit of both because the more little orange of a flavor that we get is just pungent. And we're taking this and we're making it overnight.
How about the flavors? It's like, why
Yeah.
not? You're gonna let it soak, it's gonna absorb. You're gonna cook this off.
It's so good. And literally just a splash. Woohoo!
Drunken French toast.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so we're just gonna mix our little bit up here.
Mixture, yeah. So I can see why you want to do more because that's a lot of liquid stuff. So you want to do a full pan so it can really absorb it all in.
Right, and we'll show you. Meg, you know what? If
French
you want,
toast is such a thing. Like, used to make us French toast all the time growing up. It's so good, and this is such a fun spin on it, doing the orange.
orange flavor with the not Crevasse, this is Grand Marnier, the orange flavor. So, all right, so this is all mixed up, blended really well. And then what we're gonna do is take our pan here, maybe move the microplane out of the way, and go ahead and just put some right here. Just whatever will fit. If there's just 4, maybe we're making one for 2 people.
Honestly, I don't even think we can get, these are big
4
pieces. I can do this and cut it in half.
Yeah. And then cut that in and put that in. And you'll see our pan that we had already done for overnight.
So this is a good size for 2.
Yeah. And then you're just gonna pour all this in, like so. So you wanna cover it, okay? And then, let me see, I'm gonna go ahead. And you wanna just make sure that everything is good. And then I take some cinnamon and sugar. And I just take a little cinnamon sugar and sprinkle it on the top. And then all we do is cover it with a little plastic and stick it in the refrigerator. All right?
So that's gonna let it absorb.
All night. So I do this before I go to bed. You wake up in the morning and you have a great easy dish ready to go. All right, Meg. So this has been overnight in the refrigerator for a good 8-10 hours. And because it's such a hearty bread, it will just like kind of soak up all of that eggy goodness.
Yes.
All right, and so I have a pan that's heating with some coconut oil in it, and we're just gonna brown it on both sides. All right.
Bring this closer to you. Whoa. The eggs and our messes. So we're cooking it in coconut oil too because it's that sweet flavor of all of this stuff. It's just so good. Now we're putting it back in once it's cooked on the pan, back into the juices. Finish cooking up the rest of the French toast pieces, just browning them.
Yeah, this is quick. This is a really quick part.
My mouth is watering. I can't wait to try this.
All right, so then I grab the cinnamon sugar and just spray that on, sprinkle that on. Aside. And then this is going to bake at 350 for around 15 minutes, give or take 5 minutes on either side, depending on how much liquid is left in your pan. And then it just kind of, like a souffle, puffs up. All right, so it's been baking for about 10-15 minutes. Let's look at it.
It smells so good. Honestly. Oh, yes. Look at that.
Yes. Okay, so
yes.
If
your dad, your grandpa, whoever you're making this for, yourself, loves this.
Be really careful, it gets so hot.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can take
so
it
it
out.
just kind of gets fluffy and good.
All the eggs cooked up around it.
So we're gonna just put it out here. So now you can see why you want to get it good and browned. I'll just put
My goodness, you
that.
guys.
Flavor really good, Meg.
The orange.
Can you taste the Grand Marnier in it? Can you taste
Yes.
it? You can taste it?
And it is worth it. You should definitely put it in.
Okay, so now we're gonna just kind of decorate it a little bit. So we had one of our students or one of our YouTubers, they asked for a jam, because we make peach jam, we make strawberry
With
jam.
low sugar, no sugar.
So I made this and it has like a 1/4 cup of honey in it and it was so delicious.
With apricots, because they're all over the farmer's market right now.
Oh my gosh, look at these, smell these, oh my gosh. And so if you are, not in apricot season yet, and maybe you're in peach and plum season, or
Us in
nectarines.
California here, we kind of get ahead of the game.
Yeah. And then if you want, you can add butter. We're all about the real butter, organic pasture butter, but we're also really into the goat butter.
is.
And I
This is
love
not a
the
we.
goat butter.
I like the regular butter.
know.
Or coconut spreads.
Yes. So
But
we're
this
just
is-
gonna dollop a little bit
You know
of
what
the
would be really good on this?
jam.
Like fresh whipped cream.
Totally. And then you can also put some, the fresh apricots on
We're
it.
gonna put some more cinnamon sugar because you can never have enough of that.
Yeah.
And could you imagine? Let's just drizzle. Let's just go crazy. Let's
Oh my
drizzle a little.
gosh. So for this full recipe, our orange French toast, you can go to currygirlskitchen.com. You can visit us on Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram and Twitter. And Megan's like such a bomb social media goddess. And so,
Thanks.
you know, come visit us, make comments, and let us know if there's something else that you would like us to make for you out of this amazingness. Oh, goody. I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness.
Your
Yes.
dads are going to love you.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you don't, so you can get more yummy recipe videos like this one.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It is so good. Like the cream, I feel like would bring it like
To another level.
oh, it's dessert. It's so good.
Heaven.
Thanks.
We are blessed.
Oh, the sourdough with the sweetness.